Prison in itself, I am stuck between the bars. The strong have scars, but you can never go back. Struggle to survive, and you're still alive. Even if you've been disturbed, tell your dreams again. Carry on. Even if you can't forget, take a quick look at some of your regrets. Laying out the brakes now, as if you need a wall. Just stop the fall. Your bones are not even broken yet. The time is now. Restless minds. And not possible. Restless self is so
What's up, folks? How are you guys doing today? Chris with Croft CNC here. A lot of stuff going on. I apologize for the no show yesterday. We obviously weren't on. We had a little bit of some doctor's issues to take care of, but we're getting it all taken care of, and we're going to be coming at you for the next couple 100 years, making this this CNC machining great. All right. So something that I've been working on for the CNC for Noobs 4x8 machine. I have the computer on a shelf underneath of the router. That's all fine and dandy. That's good and everything. But one of the issues that we're running into is with the computer being on the shelf underneath of the router, there's no place to put the keyboard and monitor. So what I did was I looked at a couple videos and I started to actually devise my own plan of attack for a like articulating arm based off of a couple different PDFs or build plans and stuff like that that I saw on Google. So let me share my screen here. So this is what I'm coming up with right now. You know, just having everything. I still have to nest everything and that and bring it up. Trying to figure out where I can possibly bring the handles and make use of the most of my MDF sheet. So this is representative of two builds that I saw on Open Builds and Tools Today. So went ahead and started making my own setup. And if it works, I'll post them. And if it doesn't, you'll never know, because it'll never see the light of day. So that's what I'm working on. Now, the big problem is I have this 4x8 sheet of MDF, and I need to actually find out where the corner is to set my zero. And whenever I do that, we're going to basically have an issue of alignment. You know, I've got to figure out my zero corner, but then I also have to have a Z level. So that's not too bad of an issue, because I use a, let me pull it up here. Where the All right. And stop sharing that. Start sharing this. This is the touch probe that I use. It's a 3-way touch probe. It operates really nice, really easy. I don't really have any complaints or issues with it. But one of the issues I do have is it's really for a Gerbil machine. It'll work with Mach 3 and UCCNC, but nobody really has any good tutorials out on it. So here I am trying to figure a new machine out and figure all the stuff out to go with it. So now I'm trying to use this and trying to figure this out to make a touch probe work with UCCNC. I got the touch probe to actually register. And I got to the point where I was ready to start programming it and using it. The only problem I really ran into was the download that I had of UCCNC was not the most up to date. And because it wasn't the most up to date, it really left a lot to be desired in terms of registering. I was actually getting a machine not homed registration. And even though I homed the machine multiple times, even with the probe screen up, I couldn't get it to register. So now I had to upgrade my screen. And whenever I upgraded my screen, it changed the whole look of it. So as it changed the whole look of it, I'm going to have to kind of walk people through what to use on the old screen set, but they're going to have to upgrade to at least the 1.2112. I upgraded to the 1.2113 screen set. So with that, I've got to get that operational, and then I've got to do my videos for connecting the probe and then actually registering the probe in UCCNC and using it. So it'll be a unique situation. So some of the trials right now are, I don't know UCCNC well enough to actually get this interface working right away. So I got to do some research on it. So far, I think everything that I'm doing right. It's just there's a bug in that download of UCCNC. And when you do the research on it, a lot of people were asking about it, and there weren't a lot of responses other than there's a known bug. So upgrade it. So now I'll start upgrading it, and hopefully I'll be able to get the G31 command to start working with UCCNC. And who knows? I might actually get this thing working today. And if it's working, I'll be making my my router workstation. So let me see if I can bring up what this is going to look like. Let's go to images on Google, and let's see if I can find anything. See, I wouldn't mind having something mounted on the wall up above where I'm going to work. I wouldn't be opposed to that. That would actually be pretty nice if I could do that. It's actually not a bad idea. I just saw something that looked really good. Look at this. This right here looks really good. Except for I wouldn't have the CNC machine right there. I'd actually have my monitor, my keyboard, all that. That's actually not a bad idea. It'd kind of be better than mounting it on the workstation. So here's what I'll actually be making. That's the one that I was looking at. So that's why I'm pushing for the setup, is I want to try and get this thing made so that I don't have to keep bending down for the computer screen, keyboard, and mouse. I really like that one I just saw. So as I start doing this, I'm going to have multiple zeros that I'm going to have to look at. So I really want to make sure that this thing operates as well as can be. So I might need to do some more research. I really like that one that I just saw that actually mounts on the wall. This one, I really like that, and I could make that out of one piece of MDF and just kind of screw it to the wall. And that wouldn't be a bad idea either. And then just screw everything in. Hammerhead, I would put it in a cabinet on wheels, but I think that with space being limited as it is, I think it would be a better idea to have it hung on the wall as like a French cleat system, so that I could move it around the wall as needed. And then it's up off the floor, because you've been in the shop. I'm already tripping over things. Hopefully, I think I sold the X-Carve, the super upgraded X-Carve that I built. I think I sold that. So that might be out of there. And I might have some other things going in that area. So we shall see as it happens. See, this is where I was getting some of my design features from. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, but I do know that I need to get this touch probe figured out. And there's really not a lot on the touch probe as far as implementing it. And because of that, I'm going to have to do a lot of research, tests, probably break some stuff, and go from there. And that's really all there is to it, is just trying. You know, I've made a couple parts on it. The epoxy Scrabble board piece was received really well. Vetric, that owns V-Carve and Aspire, they actually picked it up. You know, and I like that. That gives it a little more clout. Hammerhead, there's no problem with the laptop except for I have all my profiles and everything saved to the desktop machine, and it's already all hooked up and organized with the desktop there. I would love to take a look at doing like a slide-in laptop system that just slides out, and I maneuver it from there. I honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. This is all up in the air, and I have no idea. Right now, I'm just trying to get the screen and keyboard and mouse and everything up off the floor, so I don't have to keep bending down to look at everything, and go from there. But you guys can see my documentation here of everything that I'm actually doing and trying to build up and get this thing working. So as soon as I can make this work, it'll be ready to go. And that's the basic gist of everything that I've got going on. I gotta come up with some more topics, and I've got to plan out my shows better. I've gotten a really good response from the shows, and I want to continue upgrading them. So I'm going to lean heavily on you guys as far as what to do. I'm trying to get it figured out to have a, how do I want to put it? I'm trying to figure out how to get a live stream camera out in the shop so that we can actually do some shop time videos where I show using the actual machines. I'm wondering something. I'm wondering if I go live, so if I go live and I send this to this, I might actually be able to I don't know why I didn't think of this. What's up, Dre? How are you? Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Well, that was something. I'm still trying to figure out how to get all the video stuff worked out with this. As soon as I get the video stuff worked out with this, I'll have a camera out in the shop where we can actually do the live stream. And what I might actually end up doing, I didn't think about this, I could put the live stream on my laptop, broadcast from there, and do an invite, possibly. I'm not sure how that would work. So I've definitely got to figure out this StreamYard thing, because we've got some milling projects, router projects, and some laser projects that I'm really excited about, and I want to bring you guys in the shop for it. And then show you guys where we're at and what we're doing with it. So I would really like to do that. I wonder if all right. Guys, can you hear me? Hammerhead, if you can hear me, give me a heads up. I don't know if there's an echo. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Let's go settings, camera, back camera. So this is the CNC for Noobs machine. there. Can you guys see this? Are we coming through? I'm not sure if we're coming through or not. But as you guys can see, this is one of the things I'm dealing with. Is I got the IoT relay hooked up here. There's the desktop, and then I got to get this off the ground, and I got to get that off the ground. And then I brought this in. So I hope this worked. If it worked, I'll be right back inside. See, I can't get this. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to have to do to get that working. Did anybody see that where I went out in the shop with the CNC? Guys, anybody out there? Come on now. I'm not sure if I froze up or if my StreamYard's not working. All right. I think my StreamYard went down. All right, guys, I'm going to end this.